And we are back yet again with yet another exciting episode of the Reliant Games Tuesday night stream. Man, we need a catchy name for the show, guys. We really do. No catchy names here. Alright, so we are back to play the third...
RPG.
TTT RPG. Tuesday Tabletop RPGs?
I would call it the Reliant podcast, but
we missed a couple
we
weeks.
missed you last week.
Well, it's because you guys can't just do the two of you and do something weird. I don't know. JK. Anyway.
We can't.
So tonight we are playing some City of Mist, wrapping up the 3-part City of Mist adventure that we've been working our way through with our two brothers, or should I say half-brothers.
No! Not canon.
Canon! It's so canon it's gonna sink your ship.
Sunk my battleship.
You sink my battleship! Oh jeez. So before we get started with that, let's go around the table, let's meet our players yet again for anyone who is new to the channel tonight. And let's start ladies first with John.
We doing this. Okay.
Alice's pretty smiley face.
Shh, they don't know about that yet. They'll learn.
Okay.
I go for it.
Hi, I'm John. I play games.
Hi, John.
Do you play them on motorcycles?
Yeah, we play card games on motorcycles.
No, we play extreme board games where you have motorcycles spinning around in a circle, and there's a table in the middle of the room. You have to zoom by, grab your game piece, and move it to the right space while moving on a motorcycle.
No, it's the cage. It's the ball cage.
I thought you were gonna say Cajun, and I was like, yeah, that does actually sound pretty Cajun.
Anyways, Break Joan on Twitter. I post every now and then. Not very often, though.
Get to work, John.
I have to.
No.
Okay.
That'd be nice.
Oh, me now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Nikki.
Hi, Nikki.
I have been sober from Twitter in less than 20 seconds because I run our Twitter because I'm the social media manager and
What was I
PR
thinking?
agent of Reliant Games. I have my own Twitter called Awkward Cause Girl. You can find it everywhere by that name. I have red hair now.
I can't believe you sold your soul.
Yeah. I can.
That is true. Yeah, and I am Jack, go by JackoBuddy, all on the internet, on Twitter, DMs Guild, Patreon, all those magic places. I am the president of Reliant Games and the owner, all those good things. I'm the one responsible for putting her in charge of a Twitter account. I apologize to the universe for what I have done to them. And I am going to be your MC tonight for some City of Mist, where we're going to have some super action as our two brothers, we're going to go around and meet again here in just a minute, are in some deep doo-doo. So speaking of being in deep doo-doo, Nikki, why don't you tell us about your character and what kind of deep doo-doo he's in right now?
He has to defeat the lost souls that Hades brought up to fight him in a, what is it, like a silo? Like
Yeah,
a
you're in like a
nuclear
metal silo.
Yeah. And he has only a sword and a 9mm pistol.
Versus a lot of them.
Versus a lot of them.
Cue Kill Bill. Alright, John, tell us about your character and what kind of deep doo-doo he's in.
Well, I'm Axel. I am a kind of an a-hole jock who has a game in about, I don't know, a couple of hours that he needs to get to, and he's currently facing off with his apparently
Manga.
father, Hades, and his mother, Bethany? Maybe?
Maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Megara.
Negra.
Maybe. Maybe it's just some chick.
Maybe it's just our mom.
Her mythos is motherhood. Moms are the true superheroes. Thanks, moms.
Too bad. Is that why she died? Is that why she disappeared? Am I gonna lose my arm? Are you gonna lose your body?
Is this Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood now?
Yes.
I'd be okay with being the suit.
Wouldn't he
playing
lose
the
his
suit of
body
armor.
because he's the younger brother?
Yeah, that's what I said. Am I gonna lose
Oh,
my
my
arm
bad.
and leg, and is he gonna lose
Oh,
his?
my bad.
I'd be okay with being a walking suit of armor.
That would be kind of cool.
If your armor's too heavy, just remove your skeleton. It'll
Someday
make everything
Mythos
lighter.
list. Alrighty, well, without further ado, who wants to go first?
I guess that would be me then.
Great, so we're starting with Nikki. Or should I say,
Chris.
Chris?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Axel.
You said Axel. I didn't say Christopher.
Oh yeah.
Our last name is McAllister.
So we began with a kind of overhead camera shot of this industrial field where we last left off. And the camera kind of slowly pans in and zooms into the dark open maw of a metal silo, an industrial silo, where a lone figure stands wielding a gleaming sword in the small shaft of light that beams in from above from the sun. And all around there were dark forms coming out of the shadows, and everybody going, "Chris, join us, become one of us." And they are slowly moving towards this character, their eyes glowing red, their hands reaching out and preparing to strike from all sides. So,
Cool.
Chris, you've had a week to think about this in your brain, because apparently your brain has a lot of time to think in short situations.
Yep.
So, what do you do to not be really, really wrecked in this fight?
This is gonna be really crazy. But first, he's gonna take the fairy dust and throw it into the immediate one's, like the one right in front of his eyes.
Okay, let's do a change the game on that with whatever tags you would like to use. And you can get some
I have
juice to
fairy
spin.
dust,
Yes, you do. That's good.
and that's about it. I don't have much for throwing things into people's eyes.
Good
'cause-
luck.
Maybe supplier.
No.
Not in this circumstance, because she's already got the fairy dust.
Yeah.
That was. If that's how these rolls are gonna
It's
go
a
tonight.
6. John can confirm it's a 6. I'm
What?
just gonna keep
What are you
it.
talking about? That's a 1.
That's a 6. Oh my god.
Wow, we do spoof the dice rolls in this show. I knew it.
That's a 10 plus 1, so that would be an 11.
That is a success. So you had 1 power, so you're gonna get 1 juice that you can spend on this scene as you throw this fairy dust into like the nearest one, or the little kind of group. So what would you like to do with your juice?
Oh, wait, I get 2.
Want to be plus power, right? You get juice equal to power, right?
On a 10 plus roll, you get the minimum of 2 juice.
Oh, minimum 2. Nice. Okay, well there you go. That's why we made rule sheets. Nailed it. So you have 2 juice you can spend on this scene in relation to the spectrum of your fairy dust.
Okay. Oh, and I could also choose to scale up the effect. So, more targets.
Yep, exactly.
So I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so it hits several of them in a big cloud.
And can I pocket the juice and try to get past them?
Yeah, so you're gonna pocket the juice for now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you pocket the juice and now you want to try to like get past them. They're like basically moving right up to you and getting ready to attack, so.
Yeah.
How are you moving through them?
Oh wait, no, I would have to use one to get them distracted. Wouldn't I? With the fairy dust in their eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll use one then. To get them distracted.
Okay, so I'm gonna give them a -1 distracted. As they kind of like grab at their eyes and stuff for a minute.
What?
They're gonna yell, "Quit cheating!"
Oh! I mean, that would be really cool, but I don't have those powers.
And it could just be chemistry.
It could.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm just gonna try to slide past them and...
So you are going to take the risk and I'll give you a +1 because they're distracted.
Alrighty.
Oh, no, sorry, not take the risk. Yeah, take the risk.
Take
Yeah,
the
that's right.
risk.
That's right. I'm going crazy.
Would it be face danger?
We're all crazy.
No.
Because
Face
it
danger is
would
if they're
be
attacking.
avoiding oncoming hit.
Because you're basically jumping through them, I'm thinking that's going to be taking the risk because you're basically making like a stunt to move through them without,
Okay.
while they're like distracted basically. Try to like cut through them. Or like slide through. Non-violently apparently.
Yep.
Yeah, if they're attacking you, then you would face danger.
6. So I failed.
Okay. So, on a failure, I need you now to face danger. As you try to slip through them, and they suddenly turn and start grabbing at you and trying to tear you up.
Alrighty.
I'll give you a +1 because you're distracted with the dust in their eye.
So that is another 6. So I fail.
Ooh. Alright, you're going to take a -2 clawed as they kind of grab you and start kind of slicing at you and meany things like that.
And is it a tier 1? It's a tier 1, 2, because I was already still bruised.
Yeah, what was that, a tier 1?
Yeah, I had a tier 1 bruised, so it'd be...
So you're still going to be a
2
-2 because it's going to move you
with a 1
by
little
2.
tick mark.
Yeah, it's a tier 2, so you have 1 tick mark. So you're 1 away from a -3. Oh. Alright, and the swarm is closing in.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try to take the risk again and jump
Okay, ninja jumping.
over them. Yeah.
Alrighty. There's no +1 this time because they're gonna kind of shake off the dust about this point because they are like grabbing you.
Alrighty.
Do it, do it, do it. It's really cool.
7.
7, that is a partial success. So you're gonna do it, but things are gonna get messy
Alrighty.
somehow here. So let's see. You kind of break free and kind of like push away, start kind of going to them, and you actually successfully get past them. And you are now stuck between them and a very thick metal wall.
Okay. I'm gonna try to cut through the wall.
Alrighty. Go ahead and go toe to toe with the wall.
Alrighty. I'm gonna use the tags. Cut through anything.
Okay?
Forged by the gods.
Yep.
And... Can I use Truly Wants to be good because I'm trying to avoid fighting?
Yes.
Okay.
I will let you use that because you're being driven by the fact you don't want to hurt these people.
Alrighty. So +3.
And I don't think you have any weaknesses that when you use on them.
I have aggression.
Yeah, but you're not trying to do that right now.
I have paranoia.
Actually, though, where is aggression coming from?
The sword.
Because you're acting non-violently, I want you to put a crack on that. Or a fade.
Okay.
Otherwise, you are good.
Okay.
You look trashy, so the wall's like, I'm not gonna cut for you.
I'm paranoid.
That's a +3.
Oh, I cut through that wall.
What'd you roll? Double 6?
No.
Oh.
1 off though.
1 off, yeah.
Ooh, that's a really good hit. Yeah, so you take your sword and you just like cut a big hole in the wall, and the wall drops in, and you see like a dark room of some sort.
I'm just gonna run on in.
All right, you run into this room, and as you do so, we're gonna cut back to you, who is sitting there with Hades, who apparently is your father, and your mother, who is apparently not dead. And he's like, I've had enough of all this talk. Look here, boy. You can stick with your worthless brother, half-brother, and you can die with the rest of the city, or you can come with us and see what true power is. Become a god like us. Come, Axel, join us. Be a god.
I think I'm going to roll to convince.
What are you gonna convince?
I'm going to convince that I'm saying yes whenever I really just want to.
Why don't you just lie if you want to?
Yeah.
What? So you gotta lie for me. What'd you say?
You know, I always thought about ruling the world. Fortunately for me, it was more with being a football star. Become a new god? That sounds more... It sounds a lot more tantalizing.
Excellent. Well then. That's an impressive word. He had to study it for like that English test the other day.
That's a really impressive word.
Wasn't it on...
That was a math test like
was a
yesterday,
math
but
test.
you had an English test early in the week.
Vocabulary test.
Sounds a lot more tenderizing. No, wait.
Tinder.
Tantalizing, that's the word.
Excellent. Well then. Come with me, and I will show you what true power is. And he will begin leading you down some dark corridors, further into the bowels of this place, because bowels is a fun word, apparently.
Okay, but so he's up on some scaffolding type deal.
Okay, yeah. So
you just jump up. You're just like, boop.
yeah, there's like
Mario
there's a
jumping.
way up there, like some like a ramp or something. Are you wanting to do something like in this room?
Mario jump.
I tell you what, I don't really want to do anything in this, but as he kind of turns away and starts going off, you see Axel kind of look a little bit around camera and is like, "Where the hell are you, Axel? Where the hell are you, Chris?" About to call you me.
Where are you, me?
Where are you, me?
Am I here? Am I?
Where are you?
Roll me to change the game. If you got anything for luck.
For luck.
I don't think you really do.
Could we possibly do divide and conquer?
Oh yeah, y'all have y'all's crew divide and conquer. Yes, I will let that work in this case.
Alright.
Yay!
That's roll me to change the game.
Can he also possibly do show soft side?
No.
That'd be a -1.
Yeah, but you would get attention on your...
I know. Like, I am looking for my brother, so...
That's a 9.
It's a
Yeah,
9.
That's a 9.
Where would you like prefer Axel come out? Well, Axel just not Axel. Chris. Where would you like Chris to come out? Like Chris has cut a hole in the wall.
I would prefer him to pop out, like, as I'm next to Hades.
Like in the wall right by you.
Yeah, like kind of as he's relaxing around me, and then suddenly...
Ka-chow!
Okay, yeah. So you go up, but Hayes, and you think this is exactly when I need Chris to show up.
Yep.
And then we get like that cool comics scene of like her cut the wall and cut the hole. I'm sorry. Cut
I'll make
the
it a little bit easier for
there you go. Cut the hole in the wall, and we see Chris step into the room, and it is the room right outside the doors that Hades closed, so that he's one room away. So you are now in this room, and you actually can hear some mumbled voices coming through a metal door in front of you.
Could I have possibly added my juice to his to make it 10? And just show up in the room?
No, because your juice only affected the spectrum of what your fairy dust did.
Aw.
Plus you had to use it anyway to do the defect
No, I had
thing.
one. I used one. I still had another.
Use the other one to make it get many of them.
Okay.
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 But yeah, you get outside of just in time, actually, to hear his monologue about, I've always wanted to be a god and have true power.
Oof. Oof, am I gonna believe that?
How good of an actor are you? What do you think, what would Chris's natural instinct be hearing that?
Probably to kick open the doors and go like, why you need to be a god when you could be forged by them to
Wow.
defeat them. Let's go.
Jeez.
Fight. He ready to go. He ready to fight.
Well, with that, why don't you roll a convince on yourself to convince yourself of what your brother's motives are, what you believe. Like, do you want to believe that he's lying, you know, something like that? You can convince yourself.
Oh, I have so many things to like as weaknesses for this exact moment.
Aggression.
Aggression, different approaches, and paranoia. We have a -3 here.
What is different approaches?
That's our weakness
Oh,
tag.
your weaknesses. Yeah, you're right.
Like our actual weakness tag.
Alright, that is you're right, so -3 to convince yourself that he is acting. So if you fail this, you're gonna believe that he's turning on you.
That's fine. This is fine.
This is fine. What's the worst that could happen?
I get another attention on my things, though.
You do. And on the crew.
Yeah. I failed
That's
this.
a 1.
I get a 1.
Ouch. Yeah, you completely believe that your brother is turning on you. And it's like, ooh, I've always wanted to be a god. You know, all these kind of things.
Wow, your son. Did you go to Juilliard while we were away?
So as you walk up the platform to join Hades at the top, what do? You're on the other side of the middle door.
Is there any way to try to get to the platform, like run from behind and get to the platform without going through that main room?
Not that you would initially know of.
Okay. Can I investigate?
You can change the game. You can make like a side passage or something like that.
Okay.
That's what that's for.
I will do that.
Should be. What if there was a hallway that like goes to a side door? Write the narrative.
12!
All right. What do you want?
Super critical.
What you want?
I just want a side hallway. Chris is gonna run up through that side hallway, kick open the doors to right behind Hades, and just yell, "What in the ever-living shit?"
And then you see Hades, who is like the black skin and the glowing red eyes and all that, like charcoal black. And then you see your mother, and you see your brother, who is standing right there with both of them.
On the other side of them.
Mm-hmm. And your brother has just barged into the room.
Wow, quick. That's great. Oh, thank God.
For you. What you think is for you.
Yeah. So, is he like now in front of us all, or?
Yeah, I'm in front of you all. You're in behind there too, like that. So like you're here, I'm here.
Yep. The other on either side of him, basically.
Alright.
We have them surrounded.
Come out with your hands up. We got you surrounded.
Is the problem there? The police would probably be after me.
And me.
Shoot them all. Find out who did what later.
I am going to try to bull rush Hades from behind.
Alrighty. So go ahead and you're gonna be going toe to toe with him.
Alright. So,
And when you bull rush him, are you trying to like knock him down, knock him over the rail, knock him into the wall? What are you trying to?
Knock him into my sword.
I'm actually trying to knock him over and down.
Okay, like over the rail.
Yes.
Okay.
So I am literally going to grow horns and actually have the
You're gonna bull rush.
actual bull rush.
That's some bullshit.
Form of bull, football, running back. You know what? Workout.
Yep. I like him.
That's a +4 to my roll. I could do much more, but I have decided that I should not blow everything on one hit.
Probably a good idea.
It saved
8.
us.
Partial success. So, choose one. You manage to achieve your goal. You get them good, giving them a status of tier equal to power. Or you block, dodge, or counter their best attempts. If you don't choose this, the MC may inflict a status on you.
Ooh. No, since I used 4 tags, I'm going to choose to get them good, giving them a status with equal to my tier.
Nice.
Right,
Yeah,
so-
the +4. So
Yeah,
the
that's
4
+4.
tier status. That's really good. Yep. Alright, so that's going to give him a -3 speared. Nice. Alright, let me make a note here for that. Alright, as you go to do this, he kind of growls and goes, "You traitor!" And he's going to go to just, like, grab you. And I need you now to face danger.
Okay. Fast feet?
Sure.
That's leveled up one, so it's +3.
Ooh, nice. Resilient little tank boy, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
You're always the tank.
Thanky boy.
Well, I think this time I'm more the attacker, so...
She's got a sword that cuts through anything, bruh.
I mean, we're both kind of tanky, honestly.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That is
That's a success.
9 and
Plus
that's
Yeah, he goes to grab you, and
12.
you just duck his swipe, and he just kind of growls a little bit. And then you watch as the wound you gave him starts to close up. It's not fully closed, but it does start sealing on its own. He kind of grins and goes, "You think you can really hurt a god? If that was your best attempt, you might as well just bow to me now."
During his monologue, can Chris run up and stab him?
Yeah.
Okay.
-1 aggression.
-1 aggression. Can I use Truly Wants to Do Good again? Because I am trying to protect my brother.
No.
Could I possibly use my sword stuff?
Yeah, I'll let you use your sword again.
Okay.
Because the last time you used it was like to cut to the wall, so this is
Yeah.
a different scene.
So, Forged by Gods.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to cut through a god.
So we had 0,
And cuts through anything.
1.
And Divide and Conquer. We're on different sides of him.
Deal, I like it. So, +2.
Ah, yeah, I keep forgetting I can do those too.
Yeah. So
Are you just going to
+2.
like cut him or stab him?
Oh, can I
or-
use responsibility for trying to protect Axel?
No.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to stab through the hole my brother already
Yeah.
did through, just to kind of get his attention away.
Mhm.
Ooh.
That is a hit with all you got. Full success.
Full success.
Alrighty. So, you can take cover, secure a superior position. You can get him good and add +1 to the tier. You can control the collateral damage. You hold the target's attention if possible, or you gain the upper hand and take a juice.
Can
You
I get him good and then kind of take cover behind my mother?
Yes. Wow,
Cool.
that's low.
Listen.
Look here.
Help me, mommy!
Help me, Mom,
So your power was
stab.
2 just now?
Yeah.
Okay. So then that's a +1 to it because you got him good, so that's a 3 again. Yeah, so he has got a really nasty stab wound. Ouchie, ouchie. Yeah. Very cool. And you did take a superior position. However, I need you to face danger. Because she's got a pretty long sword. She's stabbing through this guy, and you're on the other side, and she didn't control the collateral damage.
I'm sorry.
I'm using things against you now.
6.
That's a hit, so you're going to take the same amount of damage from it as well, as the sword comes through and cuts you in the shoulder. So was it a -3? Because you got him good?
-2 tier 1, because he already had a cut. So that'd be...
Yeah, you did tier 3 though, right?
Yes.
So it'd be, yeah, so you'd now be a -3.
Oh, okay, yeah.
-3 stabbed.
Sorry, brother.
As this blade comes through it and cuts you pretty deep as well on the other side.
Chris? Yeah? Where's your sword?
Whoa.
In the meme of Drake and John.
Stab me, brother!
Dang it, I have football practice after this.
I mean, I'm also -2.
Alrighty.
Tier 1. Let's go. We're fighting a god.
Now, at this point, the mom looks over kind of at both of you and says, "That's enough, both of you." And she starts wrapping her hands, and these plants kind of shoot around her hands and then shoot out, and it's going to go towards both of you, and I need both of you to, let's see, that's going to be face danger against her to dodge these vines that she's shooting out.
Whoops.
9.
I failed that. I got a 3. Mama gonna hit me.
But you
Alright.
also took cover.
Right behind mom, yeah.
Alright, so you are going to take a, let's see, it's going to be another spectrum, and it's going to be a -1 slowed as these vines kind of wrap around your feet and stuff a little bit, but you kind of are keeping them off for the moment, you know, kind of fighting them away, but they're still kind of hindering you. You are going to take a temporary story tag of basically, let's see, bound by plants or something, I guess, or plant bindings, as these plants wrap completely around you and pin your arms to your body and just lock you in place, actually lift you off the ground a little bit.
Okay.
And for the moment, you're just kind of held in the air and you can't move your sword, you're just pinned, floating in the air, but he's kind of dancing around it for the moment. And Hades seeing that, and he says, "Stop resisting!" And he's gonna run up and he's gonna open his hand and he's gonna shoot some fire at you.
Oh boy.
Dance in front of my.
So
dance in
how
front
do
of
you-
my. In front of the plants, please.
That's a great idea. Just get lit.
I mean, it will burn the plants away.
So John, how do you want to try and avoid this fire?
Roll. I would like to duck and roll under it.
I'll let you take the risk. If you succeed, you'll be like up close and personal and ready to go. But you're gonna take a -1 for being slow. And you can use your fast feet again.
Okay.
So it makes it a 2.
See, anything else I can do?
Ducking and
Center,
rolling,
and
no.
center of attention, maybe?
Not really. That's more for like a
If-
charisma kind of thing.
Yeah, if I was like actually taking the hit, just be like,
Yeah.
Okay.
6.
So that's a 8.
8.
So partial success. So you're gonna, so you roll underneath and you are able to get to him, but let's see. Well, that'd be a good thing. You don't really have any stuff in your character, do you?
Ooh.
I mean, you have like your workout equipment, but you don't really have that on you at the moment, right?
Oh, we actually do have something on me.
What do you have on you at the moment?
A hockey
A
stick.
hockey stick.
Your hockey stick gets lit on fire and burns up. HE
gonna
double
kill
hockey
me.
sticks. Coach is gonna be pissed. Coach! No!
Here I was wanting to like finish the roll right in front of him with the hockey stick.
I feel like
ready.
you go to like rear back and it's just like a cartoon, like the little black like line is. Oh man, Coach is gonna be pissed.
There goes our finishing line.
Well, I guess it's. I guess I'm right in front of him now.
Yes, you are.
I'm going to.
And you're out of the plants for the moment too, so your slowed is gone. You roll out of them.
I'm just going to punch him in the face.
He's gonna punch him in the face, just straight up.
Do
Yep.
it.
Alright.
Champion ring.
Ding!
Ooh, what else do I have?
I think you've used most of your stuff. Like, I think you already used like worked out and.
Driven to be dominant, maybe?
Yeah, I take that.
Okay. Not. I do have one more of gain animal ability, but
Yeah.
I
Let's
think.
save it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep that one in the pocket for now.
Was that 10?
10.
Yeah,
That is a full-on success. So pick 2 of the hit with all you've got. Secure the position, get him good, control collateral damage, hold the target's attention, regain the upper hand and take a juice.
Get him good.
Okay, so that's gonna make it a 3.
You know what? I'll take a juice and I'll use it and say that I kind of did this as his fire was kind of going out, and his fire spread to the plants, and as the plants around my brother are now being weakened.
Okay, I can work with that. So the plants will have a -1 weakened status on them as they're kind of burnt. And about this point, the scary things that were chasing you through the hole are actually trying to find their way into here.
Oh, darn. Goodbye.
And Hades just looks at buddy and says, "Stop this now, and I might let you both live. Continue, and I'll kill both of you. Starting with your brother," and he points over at Chris, who's bound up in the plants. How you doing over there, Chris?
I'm bound by plants, and I am not liking this. This is not what I'm into.
No, it's not. This isn't my thing.
This isn't my thing.
I thought I heard differently.
Not while mom's around.
Oh, okay.
GG.
Just like the Jacks.
Oh,
The tins.
Breathe. 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 Alright. So he has issued this ultimatum.
I start wiggling.
You can try to wiggle. You're like squirming in the plant.
Yeah. Can I try to like wiggle free of the plants?
Yeah, you can try. We're gonna call that a I guess we'll do
Go
it.
toe to toe.
Yeah, go toe to the plants and you'll have a +1 because they're weakened.
And eat.
You managed to get your left arm free.
Cool.
And you're
I
like,
know.
working on it.
I'm working on this.
So, I think I'm almost tempted to make myself roll to convince myself.
You can if that makes you happy.
Use your soul.
No.
Battle your soft side, because
Yeah,
your
and
brother
Hades-
is in super danger.
Yeah, and Hades'
right
hand
now.
like catches on fire and it's kind of like aimed towards Chris, like ready to get lit.
And you're seeing Chris struggle, so.
But he's got an arm free. He's all good. He'll just catch the fire.
If
Wait, wrong arm.
yeah, you know what? I have a football game to get to, so if you don't mind letting my brother go and us split in ways, I think that'd be just fine.
Let you go. Is that what you think's going to happen? No, when we're done here, I'm gonna drag you to the back of this place, and you're gonna become the demigod you were always meant to be. Now your brother can leave. We have no use for him.
Like hell, I'm gonna leave without Axel.
Like hell, not a bad idea. You sure do care a lot about your half-brother.
That's my brother. And we might have an asshole father. But at least he's better than you.
Oh, you both have asshole fathers, but you have it easy. Isn't that right, Axel?
My brother you're talking to.
So what'll it be, Axel? You come with us, we'll let your brother go, or I can burn him apart. You can try to fight me as long as you want, my wounds will keep closing, and then I'll drag you to the back.
I'm not gonna leave without him.
Fair enough. We'll just drag you along too. You can be the witness to the dawning of a new age in this city.
I have a good idea. We're doing the one thing. We're not doing the one thing we could try to do.
That is.
Try to appeal to our mom.
Oh.
We do have our mom there.
She is there.
And this is her two children, or her two only children.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my attention is on Hades, but if you want, you're the one being held by
Mama.
Mines.
I'm the one
So,
being held by Mama.
If you want to roll to convince Mom to
I'm
join
gonna-
us,
I'm gonna roll to convince
Miss-
my mother to join us.
Well, convince
Mr.
her.
Charming.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna use charming.
We'll convince her first. You don't roll anything that I tell you to. Convince. Go for it. Paint me a scene. Paint me a pretty picture.
Can I use a flashback?
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's what they're for.
And it's gonna be a flashback of when Chris and Axel had both gotten trapped up in a tree because they were young and stupid and climbed a tree that was way too tall for them. And Axel's crying while Chris is trying to sit there and comfort his brother. Like, it's okay, Axel, we're gonna get down.
Wah.
We're gonna get down, Axel. Like, chill out. I'm sure Mom and Dad's gonna notice. Mom!
Mommy.
Mom!
Bye.
Ah, man, you're such amazing actors.
Mom! Well, they are kids.
Mom, Mom, I yell into the heavens.
I don't want to scream. We are in an
I
office.
know.
Come to me, mother, please. I
Come,
need your assistance.
come to thine child and present comfort and security upon thine seed. GG. Nice knowing everybody. That's a wrap.
So, and their mother walks up, seeing them in the tree, and going like, my, the two of you constantly getting into trouble, aren't you?
Wah.
Man, you're a really big baby. Mommy. I can't.
And she very skillfully convinces Chris that it's safe and that it's okay to climb down.
Get like a slight little shift of the mist as we see the tree actually form little branches that are actually good footholds for us to climb down as well.
Works for me.
Yep. And so she convinces Chris to climb down with Axel on his back, and then walking away with Axel on Chris's back and Chris holding his mom's hand while they're walking away from the tree. All happy, family-like.
And we flash back to now.
And he's like, Mom! Seriously, what the hell?
There's things you don't understand in this city, Chris. But you will. You just have to trust us.
So you're gonna risk killing your only 2 kids for this dude?
I actually feel the plan's gonna be tightened a little bit more around you. Like, I don't want to kill either of you. But things are bigger sometimes than family. You don't know what's out there.
Oh, really? Bigger than us? Your 2 children?
Yes.
Bigger than me. Nothing's bigger. I am.
You know how long Axel and I have been looking for you?
Probably a few years.
Ever since you disappeared. You wanna know what Dad does? Absolute shit. Take a look at my brother's eye. He still has the story tag of black eye.
I do.
Well, all that's over now. We can be a family again.
Oh, and you think that guy's gonna just let me waltz in? Mr. I'm useless? To you two of you? We can still be a happy family?
You don't know what we know. We're doing this. Everyone, if we don't, the city may not be here much longer.
Okay, does anybody want to explain what the heck is going on?
Can Chris tell her to take his sword? Because it can force the truth.
I mean, you could always say that in character.
Mom, take my sword.
And why would I do that?
It can force anyone to tell the truth and ask him if he's gonna let us stay a family.
It's not about that, Chris.
Oh, it's not?
There is something coming to the city. Death and disease and plague and...
And what is he, Hades?
Better to live under servitude than be dead.
No. I'd rather die on my feet.
You're not gonna die on your feet, Axel. You're gonna die in a bed, choking on your own blood.
Oh, okay.
So what, you're just gonna let us get separated?
You can come with us.
Oh yeah, like Mr. Friendly over there is just gonna let me come with y'all.
I can convince him of your uses.
Oh really?
Certainly.
I wanna see you try.
If you show that you have something to offer him...
I literally stabbed a hole through this guy.
Which is probably why he wants you gone.
And you also stabbed me.
Which is probably why he wants you to leave. He'd rather kill you, but he won't because of me.
If I can stab a hole through a god.
But this is what you never understood, Chris. It's not about what you can do. Sometimes you have to show more than that. Loyalty. It's something you never understood. I don't care what amazing thing you can do, and he doesn't either. What he wants is loyalty.
Loyalty? You mean like looking for your mom for 3 years tirelessly to the point of dropping out of school, quitting college, making sure that your brother has enough table to eat and clothes on his back, and trying to make sure that our nasty father that you left us with, you want to talk about loyalty here? You really want to talk about that? You left us.
I got that 9mm right now.
Let's go.
I did. But I didn't have a choice. I didn't want to, and I wanted to come back every day I was gone. But I know the truth now. And someday you will too, and when you do, you will understand why I did what I did.
So what? You're loyal to what? Exactly here. You're not loyal to your family. You're not loyal to anything. You're loyal to yourself. You're just a selfish bitch.
I am loyal to something, Chris.
Fight. Let's go.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm loyal to the... An actual static, like, goes to the air and you can't understand the word that she said. It's here. It chose us. And it made us do what we did. Because if we don't, then this whole city, everyone in it, everything is gone.
Sorry, my pocket radio went off.
Can Chris actually have his aggression come out?
Yeah, I mean, it's your character.
Yes! He is so tired of all this bullshit. He's gonna fight.
Oh, you wanna try to break out of the plants?
Yeah.
Alright, go toe to toe with the plants again, and you have a +1 because they're weakened. And I'll give you a +1 because your arm is free.
Alrighty.
That'll do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just like, and just rip out of the plants.
And he's gonna take out his gun,
Okay.
cock it, and just point it at her and go like, tell me one more time that you're gonna try to keep this family together without fucking proving it.
Damn, hardcore.
You
Yeah,
don't play.
And you see Hades kind of begin to move, and she holds up a hand to like stop him. And Jasha takes a step towards Chris. She goes, "Oh, there it is. The big boy Chris. All you talk about is wanting to keep this family together, and you point a gun at your mother. Well, I guess we know what this is all really about it, because it's always been about the same thing. It's always been about Chris.
Yep.
It's not about you taking care of your father or your brother. It's about the sacrifices you had to make. It's about the things you lost, not the things I lost."
Aggression coming out. He's just gonna take the risk and shoot her mid-dialogue.
Take the risk and shoot her.
Can I use 9mm?
Yes.
And I'm gonna have to take a crack on Pure.
Yep.
Because he's
For
hurting
sure.
somebody.
You're shooting your mother.
He's shooting his own mom.
That's pretty bad.
Eight.
Partial success. Where were you wanting to shoot her?
He wanted to shoot her straight through the head.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. You just like blindly just like blast into the darkness, and everyone just hears like this gunshot go off, and it misses a little bit and goes like right through her shoulder. And she just like clutches her shoulder, and you see like blood and stuff running down her.
And then he just cocks it again. And then turns towards Hades. And go like, I will do it.
You see Hades kind of smile a little bit.
Take one more step towards my brother and I will do it.
And your mom actually turns towards Hades and say, "See, I told you he could be useful." I mean, damn, he's willing to shoot his own mom.
Take one more step towards my brother and I will do it.
You turn to Hades and her.
To both of them, basically.
Hades just kind of shrugs it off.
Does he take another step toward?
No, not
Towards
yet. Not at
Axel?
this point. He's just watching the show, basically. Then your mom will turn back towards Chris again, and she'll say, "Look, I know what I did isn't fair. I know I hurt the family.
Axel and I are going to leave. You two can do whatever the goddamn hell y'all want. But no one's going to touch my little brother."
we can't let him leave right now. Now you can stay with him and make sure he's safe, but he can't leave right now.
All this argument over me. Quite nice. I am the center of attention here.
What
And
happens?
why the shit should I believe you? Miss, I'm going to kill my kids with plants.
I never tried to kill you. I tried to stop the fight.
Yeah, from another aggressive dude. You sure do have a goddamn type, don't you?
Ooh.
Damn.
Ow.
Ouch.
You're just gonna
I
let
felt the burn on that one.
you're just gonna let all these men just walk all over your kids. Walk all over you.
If it means saving the city, yes. You have a problem with that? Shoot. Because otherwise, we are going to save the city before everyone dies, including you and your brother.
Prove it.
That takes time. It's not something I can show you. It's something you have to see.
Well, we have about a couple of hours before my football game, so can we hurry this up?
Him points it at her again. I said, prove it. Y'all have to have some way.
Have you noticed in this city strange things that are happening? Like plants that burst out of the ground and grab people? Or men who can grow horns out of their heads?
Don't look at me.
Have you noticed that no one has noticed that you can do these things?
You know, I usually don't quite care about what anybody else thinks.
How is it that the city hasn't noticed what's happening? Chris, did you ever once stop and think about that?
Nope.
There is a power, a veil, a force over this city, that you can't yet see. And it is beyond what you can imagine. And it is what has made us understand what has to be done.
You better goddamn try to show it to me.
If you follow us, I'll show you what it told us to do. It has to be him that does it.
Axel's staying behind me.
That's fine.
We're having this choice.
That's fine. Are we gonna shoot me again, or are you gonna put the gun down? And act
I'm
like
keeping it out.
So be it.
Until my mom gets back, I ain't putting this away.
What do you mean?
Oh no, he's just being an asshole.
Oh, okay.
He's basically saying, you're not my mother.
Damn.
Move.
So, allow me to paint this picture for you. We have Hades and the mom kind of walking, and we have this short guy with like an oversized jacket holding a 9mm and this big buff football player behind him, like, stay back, I'm going to protect you.
No.
I could
Protect what?
I could knock you over, come on.
Protect what?
Well,
What'd you protect it? His big brother instincts came out. He was like, no.
so Hades, who seems to kind of enjoy the show, kind of grins and begins leading you down these dark passageways. His like zombie things just kind of like watched everything. They stopped and then they stay behind, and he leads you deep into this facility until you get to this room that it's like another kind of big, large, open chamber, And in there is a large center platform, and on it is a pedestal with some type of object on it that's not quite in view for you to tell what this is that is on this pedestal at this point. As you enter, Hades kind of like looks over at your mom and kind of nods. And then she looks over at both of you and says, "All right, this is it." Actually, you have to go on your own from here.
And what am I doing?
You will understand when you get there. I'm amazed you're letting him go by himself.
He's not.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's just waiting.
Oh, and Axel, make the right choice. Center of attention.
Sounding like my math teacher back then.
Make the right choice.
Make the right choice. So what, is this a multiple choice or
True, false.
Thought I was done with
Okay,
tests.
so, are you going or just doing?
Oh. I guess I'm slowly walking up.
Are you just gonna like go with him?
Yep, he's just walking. He's
So
just like, mm-mm.
So Hades kind of starts to reach for you, and then your mom actually throws her hand up and grabs Hades' wrist, and actually stops him. And then just nods at you.
And then Chris.
And as you like look at your mom and she kind of nods at you, you notice a look in her eyes she has not had the whole time you have seen her. The first time she looks like your mom. All
Chris is gonna shoot at Hades.
Are you really? Like,
Yeah.
Why? For what reason?
This dude just tried to kill him, like, and for the first time.
No, I didn't try to kill. Wait, try to kill like her?
No, those two.
Wait.
Hades did try to kill those two.
Well, they were
earlier.
fighting, but
Yeah, he's paranoid.
okay, yeah. So you just pull a trigger and just like shoot him like right in the freaking heart, and it just like closes back up again, and he just grins like, "You will be useful."
He just cocks it again. What's that? That's 4. Okay, I have 2 left.
Okay.
Before I need to reload.
Word. Okay.
Keeping count.
So you guys move up to the center platform, and you basically get to like the top of this platform. There's like a little altar kind of thing right in the middle. It's just like a plain, like it's supposed to be like a crate or something. And sitting on this crate is the oddest thing. It's just a very simple, plain wooden box. It's okay, John.
What do we do?
What do you mean, what do we do? Nobody told us anything.
Told me anything either.
We were just told we gotta come in here. Well, you gotta come in here.
I'm not a smart man. I'm picking up the box.
All right. You grab the box, and then you are suddenly in your football uniform.
Oh.
And with your helmet on, and you are in the big game, in the championship game. And it is the 4th quarter. It is 7 seconds left on the clock. Your team has the ball. You're down by a touchdown. Or you're down by 3. And you are way on your side of the field. You have a long way to go. And this is it. This is the final play, the big game. The ball is snapped. The quarterback catches it, and with emotion hands it over to you. and the game is in your hands, Axel.
I'm going for a touchdown. That's
All right,
Do it.
make me some stuff here.
so. I'm guessing a lot of my stuff has come back.
Yes,
So,
we're in a new scene.
fast feet, running back, football, workout.
So that is 6 so far, plus 6.
It's driven to be dominant.
Yep, 7.
Center of attention.
Yep, 8. Did you know it's
Back
impossible
up.
to lose?
Back up, since I'm in a football game and these are my
Yeah.
boys.
And his boys
9.
are the characters.
This is your role to not fail.
It will not fail. Like, at this point, it just can't.
It is mathematically impossible, but roll it to make sure it's not a crit or something. Something crazy. And no snake eyes either.
I'm tempted to just be like gain an animal ability and just.
Not even necessary.
Not even
No.
necessary.
You mathematically can't lose. Yep, that'll work.
7 plus 9.
That's a 16, you fail.
Oh no.
Alright, so you get this ball, you tuck it, you burst through the opponent's line, you run, you run, you run. The crowd jumps up, they cheer, they yell. They start chanting, Axel, 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 Axel.
Me.
Yeah, you actually, like, as you run, you start chanting, like, Axel, Axel, to yourself. And you cross that line. And as you cross that line, you jump up, you spike the ball, you've won the state championship, and as the ball hits the ground and kind of bounces out of you, it's suddenly silent. And you look up, and there is a figure dressed in a long white robe that covers almost his entire body. You can just see, like, kind of the lower part of his face kind of looming out under this hood. And he says, "Hello, Axel."
Hello.
Congratulations, you've won the big game.
Thank you.
But was it worth it?
Was it worth?
You tell me, what did you get for winning this game?
Pretty sure I saw maybe some college people watching.
Some scouts.
Yeah, some scouts.
Big scholarships.
Yeah.
Big schools. Going into the National League someday. Making millions of dollars. Headlines. Let me show you what your future holds. And he pulls out a newspaper from his robe. And you see, like, the name of a sports team. We'll say, like, the Jaguars. It says, the Jaguars win the Super Bowl. Win the Super Bowl again. McAllister, greatest of all time.
E.
The big house, the fast car, the wife, everything is all for your grabs, for your taking. Congratulations. But was it worth it?
No.
Tell me, Axel, where's your father? You just won the big game. Where's your father?
Well, he's probably getting drunk somewhere.
Suddenly there's like a table between you, and he throws that first newspaper down that he showed, then he pulls out another one, says, exactly, and he drops another newspaper. And it's an article not on the front page, but a ways in, that says, man dies on street from intoxication, over intoxication, alcohol poisoning.
Well, glad I could prove him wrong.
Where's your brother right now, Axel?
Probably with some girl.
Oh.
He pulls out yet another newspaper dated a couple years from now. It says, well, while you were playing the national title game, your brother was getting stabbed in an alleyway. Tell me, Axel, where's your city?
Beneath my feet.
And he throws another newspaper in front of you. And it says, mysterious plague kills millions in the city.
Oh. And how do I know any of this is true?
Because you know it's true. Now, I'm not telling you not to strive for success. I just want you to understand that there is much more at stake than you might realize, much more than a state championship game. What you're holding in your hands at this moment is the greatest prize of all. This is the future you see here. If you choose to do nothing, you put the box down, you and Chris leave, continue your life, and none of this happened. Pretend that the psh doesn't exist. But there's two other choices that you have. The first is to do as Hades asks. What you hold in your hand is Pandora's box.
Oh.
When you open this box, you have two choices. The first is to release Cerberus, as Hades has demanded that you do, or is hoping that you do. If you do, there will be no championship game. There will be no college scouts, no scholarships, no millions of dollars, no big games. But millions will not die in this city. However, there is this, and he puts a photograph this time on the table, and it is a scene of a building that you recognize to be City Hall, and in it there's actually thrones now, and you see Hades sitting on one throne. Beside him you see your mother, and then in a side chair you see you, clad in like very rich, powerful looking armor. And then in front of all the thrones you see your brother Chris dressed like a general, like a commander, with soldiers around him. And this, and he throws another one down, and you see like the city basically with like all these flags, like it's ruled by Hades. So if you do what he has asked you to do, you will save millions in the plague. You will become almost like a god. But is that really what matters to you, Axel? Is it really the power, the victory, the spotlight that matters?
Yeah.
There's a third choice. The one where you give up the spotlight. When you open the box, instead of doing what Hades wants, you do what you know you can do with this box. And you make sure that he never rules over this city. But there's a cost. One of you or Chris, has to go in the box with him. But if you do this, I'll tell you about this future. This is the future where no one really knows the name Axel McAllister. There is no spotlight, there is no championship trophy. But there will be a group of amazing people that will come together and they will stop the thing that you can't. Not without too much sacrifice. And if you do this, well, the future will be quite interesting. I'm not telling you which way to pick. I just want you to understand all of your options. Do you understand?
Think so?
You will.
I think the only question I have left is, who are you?
I am what they call a gatekeeper. When the rifts and the avatars begin to threaten my employer in a way it does not like, I am sent to deal with the problem, which is what I am doing now.
I might know what to do then.
And I think it's time for a heart-to-heart. And he snaps his fingers, and you are now stuck in a tree. Except you're grown, but you're sitting in this tree, and they're sitting on the branch with you. There's Chris.
Oh, hi.
Okay.
How long have you been here?
Forever, I guess.
Does that
Yeah.
So it is. No Pandora's box?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're holding. Or what I'm holding.
Ah.
Apparently it holds Cerberus.
Cerberus, the dog of Hades.
Yeah, apparently that's what...
He wants us.
Yep.
Okay.
And either I can give it to him, or apparently we can throw him in the box.
Let's throw that guy in the box and call it a day.
That's a 4 to, I guess the best way to put it is sneak around.
That's what you want to do.
Convince Chris of what?
Probably not telling you the catch.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one. Yeah, that's all we have to do. He says as he. There's definitely something in his voice that you're like,
So, the catch. Tell me the catch.
apparently one of us might have to go.
Well, I think we both know whose choice that is.
Yep.
I'll see you whenever I get back up. And he'll jump out the tree.
Alright, and as you leap out the tree, you are back in the room and you are now holding Pandora's box with the lid shut.
Oh, the world in my hands.
The world literally in your hands. 3 roads. Which one?
Chris is already going walk towards Hades.
It's like the end of a video game when it's just like, prompt, open the box, do this, open the box, do this, don't open box. And it's like, you know, this is like the last decision tree in the game. And you're like, what's the good ending?
Chris will never forgive you. Go it. Never.
I know.
Never.
But Chris can never give you shit about it because you're in a box.
Until you get out of the box. And then Chris will murder you.
So what if I said I have an idea?
You're the player. Do what you want to do.
Yeah, there's one other person in here.
Yeah, there is one other person in here.
There's a secret choice.
There is a secret video game choice.
Well, I'm gonna put it to you this way: whoever opens the box makes a decision if something goes in or something goes out, and whoever's opening the box goes in if they put someone else in.
Oh.
So you gotta get her to do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
We have to convince her to do it.
Good luck.
See you, brother.
You see me? You see me?
Actually, let's make this interesting. So y'all came out of his vision, right? And you know this rule. And y'all are now standing on either edge of the platform with the box perfectly between y'all on the little pedestal. So y'all are an equal distance from it.
Alright, fine.
Alright, so how are y'all doing this? What's happening?
Chris is going to yoink the box.
And so Chris is running like head on for the box. Is that what Axel is doing as well?
I guess so.
Yoink.
Alright, y'all are gonna go toe to toe with each other.
Let's go.
I wonder who's going to win this. Oh, let me use fast feet +3, running back, football, workout.
I mean, if you really want to win.
This
Truly wants to do good.
Truly wants to do good.
Responsibility.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it. But
So +2 to yours. I think I'll use my fast feet +3, so...
Y'all both get a -1 for seeing things differently.
different approaches.
For different approaches, yeah.
Oh.
So I get a 1 and you get a 2. Well, no. You're stabbed. And I'm scratched up.
That is true, yeah, we gotta add those injuries. You're right. Injury tags.
So we're even. Directly both 0.
Alright, let's just roll flat then. Roll flat.
I win!
Alright, so you both run into a sprint, like classic, like anime style, like slow-mo now, like running for it. Chris gets there just a little bit before, and you go and you start snatching up the box.
Yoink.
So Axel, you see Chris reach the box first and go to grab it. Do you want to do something? You have a matter of moments.
Yoink.
I'll do this. You kind of just see him stumble with, he is stabbed. So, he is stabbed from you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you got beat up by the other guy too.
You did the most.
No, I didn't. Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Actually.
you did.
Yeah, I did.
I dodged that.
Yeah,
I dodged his
did.
attack, but you just went. He kind of clutches at his shoulder, and you kind of just see the pleading look on his face. But, he doesn't really try to stop you. Pleading look on his face with a black eye.
Chris is gonna ruffle his hair. Said, "It's gonna be okay, buddy. Not like I have much going for me anyway." And he goes to Hades.
Is that very dust
With the
dice
box.
roll?
You didn't have to. You know, all you gotta do is open it. And then you can make your choice.
No, he's gonna do it in front of him. He's gonna do it in front of his mom. He has to.
Okay, yeah, so you kind of
He
walk
gotta
up.
be that extra.
Yeah, and I feel like Axel probably like follows, and you're now face to face with both of them. And they're basically just like looking at you like expectantly, like, go. And your mom will actually look over at you, do the right thing. And when you look at her, you're not entirely sure that means go with Hades as well.
He looks at her and goes like, I'm going to regret this. But you never let me down, Mom. And he hands her the box.
And she will look at the box, sigh, and say, I don't have enough power to wield this.
I think you do. I believe in you.
Well,
Using charming.
nice.
With a big old smile on his
Yeah, and you
face.
see her, she actually grabs the lid and tries to pull it open, and she physically cannot open this box for some reason. Says, I can't open this because I'm not a gatekeeper.
That's okay, Mom.
Now you understand, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
That both of you are a part of the mist.
Give me the box.
And that word hits your head, and it's like someone sets off like alarm bells in your brain. Like, you suddenly know what that word means. And she hands you the box again.
He's like, well, I've got to do this one way or another. Does he get to see a gatekeeper too?
Hmm?
Does he get to see a gatekeeper too?
Funny thing, you grab the box, and you are in front of the table with your long jacket with your hood pulled over, and you have the exact conversation with your brother that he just had with a gatekeeper in a long jacket and hood not too long ago.
I bet he failed. You didn't win the game.
Him at himself. Him. Yep. I do think I know this choice. He's gonna open the box.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna get inside of it.
And
Sacrifice himself. To drag in Hades.
alright, so you open the box, and it's like the box is like this big, but you open it and it looks bottomless inside. And then you just suddenly feel like this vortex like grab you and pull you in. And as you do, your Hades go, wait, what? And then he and goes in with you. And then the box lid snaps shut and drops to the ground.
I'm going to pass this as my own art.
The great artist, Axel McAllister, who put it up in the art museum someday. Except that is not true. A for effort.
A for effort.
A for creativity. That's how you spell creativity.
There's an A in creativity.
So, what do you do? Like, so you get this box. Your mom ultimately has to leave because she has things she has to finish. Based on things that she knows and he knows that you don't really know. Because you could not understand that word. You still heard the when she said it.
Chris heard mist.
Yeah.
Because Chris is a gatekeeper. So what do you do with this box?
Doing it. Smashing it.
Chris is a gatekeeper. Means he's a part of the mist. Meaning, once he goes in, It'd be really effed up because no one's gonna remember him ever existing. It would only be her.
They remember your logos.
Would they though?
They remember your logos. They just don't know what happened to you.
It'd be really messed up if they didn't even remember that.
I have a recommendation if you have no idea to do the box. It's super feely.
Put it in your next to the championship. I would cry.
Yeah. I will pick up the box.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember because Hades wanted us to get Cerberus out of here. And I... Ooh.
Don't do bad things.
Open the box, get out the dog.
No, open the box, get out the brother.
You don't know what it takes to get something out of the box.
I mean, if it wanted us to get out Cerberus, how are we supposed to get something out?
If you let things out the box, you let everything out the box.
Oh.
That'd be counterproductive.
We just have to convince Cerberus to open the box like Hades.
Oh, jeez. Y'all are bad people.
No. Yeah, I think I will go out to the truck.
And Hades in the first place.
No.
Are they still trapped in the box? Are they in there with Chris? Out on the next episode.
What? I'm going to take the box back to the house. And one of the things, I think what he's going to do is put it next to the championship.
Mm-hmm.
But he also has it to where that's kind of where he stares at whenever he works out. So what he's doing is staring at the box as he like lifts weights, pretty much thinking to himself, "I'm gonna get stronger, come in there, rescue you." Yep,
Stupid brother.
brother.
And we kind of get that scene of you like lifting weights and looking at this box. The camera kind of pans out the window and like up into the air where you get like an aerial view of the whole city. And then as you see this aerial view and it continues to zoom out, you see another city in the sky mirrored like a upside down reflection. And the camera slowly rotates 180 degrees and then pans down to this city where the year is somewhere in the 1980s. And we hear the sounds of some fighting and some scuffling, and then a wooden breaking sound. And then we see
Quick change.
wardrobe change. Well, ironically, we see Chris.
Dang, a quick change for nothing.
We see Chris lying against the wall of a dark space where no one really notices him because he is in the dark and is silent, and he watches as Hades laughs and then him and his minion disappear in a burst of fire. And then a stepfather and his daughter, realizing what has been unleashed on the city, quickly...
Adoptive father.
My bad. Quickly run back into the other room where they left the security guards having a gunfight and fighting.
Oops.
And Chris knows two things. The first thing that Chris knows is that in this city it's about to be showtime in more ways than one. The other thing that Chris knows is that he's not going to be able to see his brother for many years, because it will be about 15 years until he's born.
I'm your dad.
I was thinking Futurama stuff.
And then we see Chris get older and having done things in the city that will be unfolded in other stories. Eventually, losing power goes on with his Logos deciding to become someone good, someone who helps other people and helps them to push to be their best. And then we finally hear something that he's waited a long time to yell, that he finally gets to yell again. Damn it, McAllister, move your ass! You're gonna get tackled if you run that slow! And we see the shot of a much older Chris as a football coach. And on that shot, that is where we will end this adventure. Actually, we'll end it with then younger Chris yelling out, "Hey coach, how's your wife?"
How's that cheating wife of yours?
How's that cheating wife of yours? And we'll end it with that.
Chris, how's that wife? You know
Boom.
what's so funny?
Time loop.
You know what's so funny about that? That was just a joke. But canonically, Chris did sleep with Chris's wife. Because it's Chris.
Well, there's your time loop of the day.
When a throwaway joke becomes canon.
Yay! This has been a 3-part City of Mist adventure.
Can we actually keep them? And possibly change?
Well, we might could use them in other adventures just because, like, you can't recycle characters. And I mean, they might actually be in Unsolved Mysteries at some point. We left a lot of gap there, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I thought about that.
At least your character wouldn't be there because you wouldn't be there. For
You're not born yet.
Mine is. Chris show up. Hello, I too have a sword.
We're gonna have Brick and Chris fighting side by side with their swords someday. No, they're gonna sword fight each other.
And then Chris just pulls out a gun.
It's like, we are even.
No, it's like that's like Indiana Jones. Brick's like spinning his sword up.
Bang!
Yay. Well, GG. I guess let's go around the players and see what they thought of their magical time looping adventure. Let's start with the boy who hasn't been born yet, John.
Wow. A lot of weight on the shoulders. And it was pretty fun.
If it wasn't, then you would have been Daniel.
You think I actually know chemistry?
You could have learned in the next. Chris is like what, 5 years older? So in the 10 years, you could have like learned chemistry. Possibly.
I honestly.
I have a question. Can we canonically say that in the Magician one-shot, when Alice went up with a married dude on the Ferris wheel, it was Chris?
No, because Chris is like 5 years older than her. So. He would
Yeah, we
be,
said
like,
it was an older guy.
21.
We said it was an older guy.
Yeah, but we said he was like 25. Chris is like 21.
I mean, he might look a little older. He probably looks a little ragged and stressed. And he looks trashy, so.
He looks.
Just Alice's type. What'd you think, John? How you doing over there, buddy? Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh. Well, it was interesting to have a lot of weight on the shoulders and, you know, trying to beat up a god and having it not go down.
I mean, you're fighting a god. Let me say, you put the beat down on that boy.
Yeah,
We could have actually beat him. If we wanted to, we probably could have.
Yep, if not
To
for
finish
magical
him off.
god healing powers.
AKA plot.
if I went full on, maybe like that first hit
Flame on!
and just got him good and probably would have done like.
You probably had to stop holding back.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
no one had to do this time. That's kind of nice. Yep.
God, I kind of want Axel to now stop holding back.
Just become a dragon or something. I was gonna say become like a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Become Growler.
All the jokes we make that no one understands, I love it. Yep. And where can we find you on the interwebs, Johnny boy?
Break on. As always, I will say that is a brick, aka card break.
A break, you mean?
Break.
Break. Not a brick. A break.
Brick.
Break.
And it's a break.
Not like that.
No, not
The
like
other
that.
break.
The car break.
I love how we all did the same motion.
So
we all
Nikki,
did this.
so Nikki has a cheating wife of yours.
She's doing good.
Good. So how's it going?
By the way, I was wearing all of John's things.
And I was sitting here thinking, oh, I'm gonna wear this because it's close to Halloween. And it's just a steal.
Mine.
I steal now.
Mine.
He took it off and then I stole it.
Lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fries. I so wish
Fat coach.
that the mom would have been able to open it. Because then that would have been the perfect ending. Like, what happened to mom? Well, we know what happened to mom now.
Yep. But it's like, I'm not the gatekeeper. What?
I guess I am too.
Nope.
Just me.
I mean,
Oh,
then why could I open the box?
Could you?
he said.
Ooh, now the gears are turning. Like, what if the mom set all that up to get Chris in there? Because it's all about Chris.
Yeah. All about my sacrifice.
Because no amount of pushing Chris's ego ever would have got him in that room. While pushing Axel's ego got him in that room. And Chris wasn't going to let him go by himself. Man, I'm a bastard.
Here's the thing. I'm smelling bull.
It's a bit of a combination.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of it was like played on the spot, and some of it was preordained. Yep.
It's like, yes, I planned all of this.
I mean, it was
before.
planned in that whoever was going to open the box was the one that was like the gatekeeper and all that stuff. It was planned on that level. So it might have been you, but it wasn't because you got stabbed. So you lost the roll. Don't get stabbed next time.
I mean, to be fair, I could have won it if I wanted to.
You could have, yeah.
I could have just like gone all out
You could have.
because I only use fast feet. Meanwhile, I could have used running back and football and gain animal ability and whatnot, but I decided to make this into like a more even fight than
Yeah.
just
And that was fun.
outright beating
Because it was close.
Chris.
Yep.
Yeah.
And where can we find you online, Nikki?
You can find me at Reliant Games. Because for some reason, I have been decided as all of y'all's HR, PR, and like media stuff.
What were you thinking?
So how wow, and
It says it on the Twitter.
at Awkward Cause Girl is also me on Twitter.
Yeah, we have a website now.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, I actually typed stuff on it, so it looks half decent.
Yay.
ReliantGames.com.
Whoa.
Oh. It's a
But
super
yeah.
basic WordPress site. And tell us about what's happening next week for Halloween. On Halloween.
Dum, 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 dum. Oh yeah, we're doing a
Yeah.
Halloween stream.
No, not that. The bigger
that.
thing.
The other
Oh no, we're gonna do that in a video.
Oh,
Remember?
that's right. I'm sorry.
We
So
have a
stay
camera
tuned to
right
find out
there.
what cool thing we're gonna do for Halloween. That's what I meant to say.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be super fun. Can't wait. We're getting super excited. We did things. Things are happening. It's gonna be great. And then yeah, next week we are gonna be doing the City of Mist Halloween adventure, which brings me to my next piece of business. So both of you, plus if we get any other players, like I know Alex might be joining, etc. Y'all are gonna make specific characters just for this adventure, and your mythos is going to be a horror mythos of some sort. Now y'all can.
I call it.
I was gonna say y'all can choose it, or I do have some good ones picked. If you want a random draw, I promise you will not be disappointed.
I call Pennywise the Dancing Clown.
You can have Pennywise as your mythos. We're good with that.
Yes.
John, do you want a random one, or do you want to pick one?
Oh.
They're pretty good.
I'll have to think about it.
You're Freddy Krueger.
Oh,
Somebody's gotta be
Oh,
Freddy
come on. The
Krueger.
one I have written for him is way better.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You have one written for John? Yeah.
Oh, specifically for me?
Specifically for him.
I'll show her what it is, and if she likes it, she'll recommend you to find out what it is, but you don't get to tell him what it is
Okay.
unless he is, like, agreeing to take it ahead of time. The one underlined.
Yeah! Yeah! Because that would roll into another thing we're possibly doing.
Yeah, that'd just be fun. So you wanna take the random bullet, or are you gonna go pick one?
Well, it's technically not random.
No, you know what I mean. The one you don't know, or you sure?
Yeah.
I don't want
I
to ruin
mean,
your
it's
fun.
basically more like Russian roulette. So it's
It's
not
more like Russian roulette. All right, John. So your mythos for our horror adventure next week that you get to help write all the tagging for is Cthulhu.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's pretty much what I was going to try to do.
you are gonna be Cthulhu, so you can have tentacles and shit.
So do I. But coincidentally.
I think we're gonna do 2 mythos and 2 logos instead of 3 and 1. I think we're gonna do a little bit powered up characters to make it super fun. Hey, Georgie.
Will.
Hey, Georgie. Do you know about our Lord and Savior Cthulhu?
Well, yes, I do.
You'll float too. You'll float too.
Oh God, please! You're gonna give me nightmares.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there in the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, so that is happening next week, and this is one of their official games that they released for free, and it's super cool. I haven't read the entire thing, but I've read the synopsis and all. I'm super mega excited for it. Hopefully, we'll get through the whole thing next week. Regardless, it's gonna be a one shot. If we don't get through the whole thing, we'll just make it snazzy and end on a cool cliffhanger or something.
And then end it on the next Halloween.
Next year, we'll finish this thing. Yeah, so the case we are running is titled Demons of Cross End. And so I've read a little bit of it, and it's pretty tight. So, come hang out with us next week. That is a Tuesday right before Halloween, which is on the Wednesday. And yeah, we're gonna have some good Halloween funsies. So it is a little bit earlier than we usually end by about an hour, but we're gonna go ahead and call it here because we have things we have to do tonight and discuss some stuff to do. It's been a pretty slow night also on the Twitch side of things, so we're gonna go. We had a good adventure. I believe in letting the story finish when the story's done. I'm not gonna stretch it for another hour. It's gonna be lame. So the story says we're done. So that's a wrap, folks. So until next time, don't forget to follow us on Twitch or on YouTube, wherever you're watching this now, or both, because that's even better. Check us out on patreon.com/ReliantGames or at ReliantGames.com for more goodies and to help support the show. And come see us next week for some Halloween fun. Bye-bye, guys!
Ooh.